So we're on our way to do a quick walkthrough of a project that we're going to be starting tomorrow. This customer reached out to us. They had their backyard completely landscaped about 12, 13 years ago. The previous contractor did not do a good job, had it repaired 2 or 3 times now, and they're tired of dealing with it. So we are going to be completely redoing the backyard around the pool, making it last a lot longer than this first one. We haven't seen this project since last fall, so it'll be interesting to go see how it looks before we get started on it tomorrow. All right, we're here. Let's go take a look. You can see that there's a lot of settling going on. There's always concrete around a pool normally. A lot of people see this sinking like within 2 to 4 feet around their pool. They get this kind of sinking over time if the base wasn't prepared properly. Because all this stuff's sitting on concrete and all this stuff's not. Against the house here, all this is sloped towards the house. There's huge gaps in the joints, so all the water is just getting stuck there. This is really bad. Look how much that sunk. This part too has been repaired before. It's honestly kind of dangerous. Like, down at this back section, the whole thing is just sliding towards the fence. There should be a retaining wall, so there's a lot less support. So this whole area is just sinking as slowly over time, the base gets washed out along this fence into here. So we're gonna touch that up. They haven't had a patio that looks the way it should in the 12 years that they've had it. I think they've been thinking about this for a while because it has been a constant battle with the last contractor. They came in, I think 4 or 5 years after they originally built it and kind of did their best to fix it up. And then they reached out to me and realized it was possible to have a backyard that they enjoy. Right now, it's a lot of unusable space. So it's a little bit of a disaster right now. So the main goal for this project is to eliminate all the issues we have currently. Some of the current issues, we've got water pooling, we have the patio sliding down into the fence, weeds coming through, moss growing in the joints. There was a hot tub there. We're gonna extend the patio to cover that area, add some retaining walls. We're gonna change all the pavers except for the pool coping. We're gonna keep that. It'll be a nice little memory of the previous patio, and it'll be surrounded by some brand new pavers by Block. And we're switching up the color a little bit, switching up the styles. I think the biggest challenge for this job is gonna be access. We got a pretty small gate opening, and down at that side of the pool, it's pretty tight with the fence. Yeah, not a lot of space. So it's gonna be difficult to get this base excavated and all of the material hauled out. Probably gonna be here for about 2 weeks. It's the prep work. It takes a lot of time, but it's crucial to get it right, because if not, they'll be in the same position they are right now. I'm most excited to give these people the backyard that they've been wanting for 12 years and unfortunately haven't gotten yet. All right, so that's it. We'll be back here tomorrow to get started.
So we're starting out day 1, taking up most of the backside pavers. A little bit of run force today, but excited.
Today is day 1 of this project. We got a nice sunny day. We're starting off with removing the old pavers, getting them cleaned up. We're actually going to be reusing them on the front. So we're putting some of those away. Next step tomorrow will be to start excavating the base and getting that prepped. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the excavation. Today's day 2 on this project. We're finally starting the excavation. Over there is all gonna be done by hand because we have such small access. Over here, we're gonna be able to get it out of here with the machine. Next couple of days, we should be ready to start backfilling and building up our new base. can't get a machine anywhere on this side, so all of that has to be done by hand. So a little bit tiring. So we won't have to go as far back with the wall as we originally thought. The neighbors are quite a bit higher. When we have the pavers up to height, most of this fence is kind of actually buried underground, so it's retaining most of it for us. We have a concrete wall that was poured with the pool. There's about a 4-inch gap between there and the fence. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut that wall back, probably about 1.5 feet, and we're gonna build a little corner wall, help retain all that base material. We have about 4 inches of stone dust and the rest are normal, like dense grade gravel. That is all not good. The stone dust is really gonna hold on to a lot of moisture. So every freeze thaw, we have a little bit of an expansion and contraction, which is what causes that shifting. The only good thing that they did with the previous contractor was that they did have geotextile fabric underneath. The issue is that they used it with this dense grade gravel and it's all clogged up. So it's still trapping all that moisture. It was quite easy to break it up. Shoveling it by hand is actually not that difficult, which tells me that they never hit their 99% density, which is why this has moved so much. Today we're on day 4 of this backyard project. We've finished the excavation. We've started building up our base, stabilizing it with our geogrid. We started the construction of the retaining wall along the fence, meet up at the pool. Tomorrow we're gonna be reusing the pavers from the first day that we pulled up from the back. The front walkway is 6 by 24. It's a quick job. We should be able to get it done in 1 day. It'll be another day or 2 of base prep before we're ready to start laying pavers. We've made a lot of progress in the last day and things are really starting to take shape back there. Could probably go with another wheelbarrow right here in the middle. Today's day 9 on this project. We've got the front walkway almost finished and the back patio is really starting to come together. So because we're so tight on space, we're having to kind of do everything in small little pieces. So right now we got pallets out front that need to come back here, but we don't have room for them. So we got to move the pallet that's back here up front, get that walkway finished, and then things should start to pick up. It's a messy site. We've got a lot going on and very tight access. So it's slowing us down a little bit, but we're pushing through. We've started laying pavers in a couple different areas and we're gonna be pretty soon starting to cut and really finish up all the areas that we've laid in. Again, we're working kind of piece by piece. It'll be nice to have a couple sections completely finished. We'll see you guys on the last day of the project. The biggest and most important part about this project was the base prep. For this project, it was really important to make sure that we had our base prep perfectly and to eliminate all the issues that we've had before. The most challenging part about this build has been getting all of our products to the backyard. As I've said previously, access has been super tight. It was really important to be careful getting in and out of this tight little gate, so it slowed us down a little bit, but we're still getting the final product we wanted. Just gotta clean up some cuts and do the polymeric sand, and then we're done. I'm really happy with how this project turned out. It's such a relief to have this done for the clients. They finally have the backyard that they've deserved. For me, I'm most proud of the transformation. Like, the difference between the before and after is such a huge difference, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I can't wait to show them this project. I think they're gonna absolutely love it. That's it, that's the project. We're just gonna clean up and we're gonna be out of here. We're back at this project that we finished up at the end of May. It's now the end of September, and the homeowners had a chance to live in it for a few months. Here it is. Here at the front where the gate is, there's now a little landing. Beforehand, this was all just sloped down. Accommodate for that grade change, we added in a step. So the interlock goes all the way around the pool, down the left side, down the back side, and back around again. We added in on that far corner a retaining wall, which it did not have before. We replaced the downspout drains. They all run underneath and out to the back. Over on this side, where they have a nice little covered lounge chair, we extended this area. Before, the patio ended right at the corner of the pool, so now they have a little bit of extra usable space. This area over here is where the homeowner likely enjoys nice summer dinners outside after a day in the pool. They got a little fire pit here. Now this backyard definitely feels more like a home. It's safe, has a bunch of usable space, and they've done a really nice job decorating it.
So we needed to start this project because when we did the original landscaping in the backyard,
The problem was it wasn't done really well. Essentially what that did is make the backyard really unsafe.
and when the kids were younger and out here and playing, or when we had guests over, a lot of times people would catch their feet and end up with cuts or scrapes. Now, none of that is back here. The space is now smooth and level.
Making the backyard safe was one of the main things that it did, but it gives us an awful lot of living space that we're able to use. So we went and saw videos that they had done, and it was work very similar to what we wanted, very similar to the way that we wanted it done. And then when Isaac came out, he understood what the issues were and what the mistakes were made in the past.
From the beginning, when he came out to measure the space, he was very quick to come up with some ideas right out of the gate. We also had the opportunity to go and look at the stone in person, and he walked us through that process and what would work within our backyard, which was really great. Honestly, the whole crew that was here, they did a great job adjusting to different changes that we wanted to make.
And how to fix those. That level of professionalism really showed through the entire project, where his crew was just as professional.
So we knew we had to do it for quite a while, but we wanted to make sure that we chose the right person to do this.
I'm really happy with how this job turned out. It seems like the homeowners are having an awesome time enjoying it the whole summer. They never had the kind of safe backyard that they could use fully. So I'm really happy that myself and the team were able to provide that for them. The team did a great job on this. Despite all the tricky access and kind of challenges of a tighter job like this, they did great, and we're able to give the backyard to the customer that they deserve. That's all for this project. It was a great time. I'm happy we got this done for this client, and I'm super happy that they get to actually enjoy their backyard now. If you are looking to get something done similarly, go to my website and fill out the contact form and book a call, and we can start talking about how we can do something similar to your backyard. That's it. Thanks for watching.